If I told you a specific tropical fruit extract dropped a biomarker for DNA damage in Alzheimer's patients by like 40%, you'd probably think I was pitching a new pharmaceutical.
Right. It sounds totally made up.
Yeah. But today, we're taking a deep dive into something you usually just see, acting as a pretty garnish on a vacation smoothie. We're talking about the papaya.
It's incredibly easy to underestimate. But when you look at the clinical research, well, you start to see papaya less as a simple snack and more as a highly efficient nutrient delivery system.
Okay, but let's unpack this, because I have to admit, I'm a bit skeptical. Like, we all know fruit is good for you, but does this actually outperform our everyday staples? Like, is this really better than an apple, or are we just talking about marginal differences in vitamins here?
Oh, it absolutely holds its own, and in some key areas, it really outshines them. Just as a baseline, one small papaya delivers 107% of your daily value of vitamin C.
Wait, 107% in just a small one?
Right, exactly. But the real standout is the lycopene. We usually crown tomatoes or, carrots as the lycopene kings, but research shows your body actually absorbs it significantly better from papayas.
Here's where it gets really interesting to me. Why is our gut suddenly better at extracting lycopene from a papaya than, say, a tomato? Is it just the water content, or?
No, it actually comes down to its bioavailability. So the lycopene in papayas is structured in a way that makes it, it's just far easier for our digestive systems to extract and utilize.
Oh, so it's like a VIP guest that the digestive system just rolls out the red carpet for.
That is a perfect way to put it, yeah. And that superior absorption is what leads to those profound effects you mentioned earlier, like that 6-month study where fermented papaya extract led to a 40% drop in that DNA oxidative damage biomarker.
Okay, so the antioxidants are clearly doing some heavy lifting for our cells, but earlier you called this a delivery system. Is the physical structure of the fruit itself doing anything for our gut, or is it just like a tasty vessel for lycopene?
Oh, the fruit itself is highly active, and that's thanks to a really unique enzyme called papain. People in tropical regions have actually used papain for millennia to tenderize tough cuts of meat.
Wait, meat? Really?
Yeah, because it is remarkably effective at breaking down really dense protein chains.
So it's basically acting like a set of tiny molecular scissors.
Exactly.
But if it's doing that to a tough piece of meat, what exactly is it doing inside our digestive tract?
Well, it's doing exactly that, snipping up the proteins in your meals so your body can process them with far less effort. According to research, when you combine that papain enzyme with the fruit's naturally high fiber, clinical formulas based on papaya have actually been shown to relieve constipation, bloating, and even symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome.
I mean, that makes perfect sense for digestion, but the research also points to skin health. How do those molecular scissors and, antioxidants translate to fewer wrinkles? That kind of feels like a leap.
I get that, but it's all about fighting oxidative stress. Free radicals are constantly bombarding your skin cells, which degrades your skin's elasticity over time. And that's what leads to sagging and wrinkling.
Right, just the standard aging process.
Exactly. But the high concentration of antioxidants in papaya, specifically the lycopene and vitamin C, they essentially hunt down and neutralize those free radicals before they can cause that structural damage to your skin.
So it's almost like an active preventative shield for your skin's elasticity. That is really compelling. But I also saw some strict warnings in the research about how you actually eat it. Ripeness isn't just about getting the sweetest flavor here, is it?
Oh, not at all. It's a critical health factor. According to research, unripe papaya contains high levels of latex, and this latex contains compounds that can actually stimulate uterine contractions.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because of this, unripe papaya must always be cooked before eating, which is, especially vital if you're pregnant. Ripening fundamentally changes its chemical makeup.
So what does this all mean? Like, you can't just grab a hard green one and throw it in a blender.
Exactly. You want to make sure the fruit's skin yields to gentle pressure, kind of similar to a perfectly ripe avocado. And while we're on the science, we should probably also note that while test tube and animal studies suggest papaya's lycopene might have anti-cancer properties by reducing those free radicals, human trials are still needed to confirm that.
Right. We always have to follow the actual data.
Yeah.
But for you listening, the established data on digestion and skin health is already incredibly strong. A simple way to safely test this out is by blending a fully ripe papaya with some almond milk. You get the fiber, the papain enzyme, and a serious antioxidant boost.
It's a very practical, natural way to utilize those functional benefits for your own body.
Totally. And it leaves you with something fascinating to think about. If a simple enzyme that people have used for thousands of years just to tenderize meat is now showing the potential to repair our DNA and maintain our skin elasticity, what other ancient food remedies are just sitting in our kitchens waiting for modern science to unlock their true potential?